Hey guys, welcome to Replay Rally. It's our tournament-based show where each and every single round, the players have to compete against each other in a different randomized video game. It can range from first-person shooters, even old retro games like Pong, and classic fighters like Super Smash. In this first tournament, we have 8 individual players who are going to be competing against each other, and in the first round, it looks like it's gonna be Overcooked. Alright, good luck players, and we'll see what happens. Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Replay Rally. I apologize, it is going to turn out this way, but for this episode we had audio problems. It is really bad. We could not release it the way it was. So what we're going to do is I will do a post commentary on the whole episode. I apologize to you guys that this is the first episode and it has to be this way, and to my commentating partner Sang, John, and Xavier of this episode because their voices will not be heard. But we did figure out the audio stuff for future episodes after this round. We actually didn't figure it out until the whole round was over. There are 2 episodes that are actually fine, but and then the other 2 episodes, including this one, did not turn out fine. So let's just get this episode done with. I will do some post commentary. And with that disclaimer out of the way, let's begin. So this is round 1, match 1 of Replay Rally, the very first episode, very first round. We have John versus Xavier. The game is Overcooked, best of 3. I had a commentating partner Sang with me commentating, and honestly, just to be honest with you guys, the audio turned out really bad. The way I had it set up, the audio basically was peaking, so everybody sounds terrible, like very bad. And right now I guess I can go over the episode structure with you guys. And this is how it's going to be. So we start with an introduction, and we will introduce the players and whoever will be commentating the episode. In this case, we have John and Xavier. We ask them how they think they're going to do in the round or the match. And they give the little tidbits or whatever. We do a little introduction. And then we get right into the matchup. I'm actually not too sure how long we talk for here, but yeah, to summarize, Xavier hasn't played this game at all. I think that's what he's talking about right now. John does have experience in this game, so we think that John will pretty much take this round. Xavier will give his best attempt. Oh, and we're off. Sorry, I gotta turn off the webcam. I was overlaying my own webcam. So John versus Xavier. John will be the blue player, Xavier will be the red player. Coincidentally, they're wearing the appropriate color shirt for their team, which probably won't be happening in future episodes. It was just a coincidence. So we have 4 maps here in case of a tie. Well, actually, those are the maps that are in the game. So they're going to start off with whatever they want to start off with. I actually believe this is the practice match. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to. Oh no, they're not a practice match. I guess they just started with whatever map they wanted to start with. Okay. Oh, that's right. So before recording, we give them a little practice round so they know so each player knows how to play. And they're off. So we got here John already starting good. He's got 2 things cutting up. Xavier just has 1 player chilling, not doing anything right now. John already almost done with his first dish. He's got 3 tomatoes set up and ready to go. 2 are chopping. His potatoes, fries, looks like, ooh, just in time he was able to get that out there. I'm not gonna have gameplay audio either for this, so man, what a first episode. I'm sorry guys, you guys bear with us for 2 episodes, for 2 out of the 4 episodes in round 1, just because like I said, it's the first time trying to do something like that. Xavier here tossing onions. I don't know what he's doing right now. I'm not even. He's out of tomato soup. John quickly out with 26, and his tomato soup is ready. Xavier feels like, oh, there we go. He's got his first dish out, so he is behind by 2 points. I don't think he understands how to utilize the 2 characters at the same time. John over here cutting onions. Xavier getting his second dish out. Oh, he delivered an empty plate. I'm actually not. I don't think that cost him any points, but it did cost him some time. So he is behind by 2 because he is not getting those dishes out quick enough. John over here, he's got some fish ready. Almost burned. Oh, there we go. Plates it. His mushroom soup almost about to burn. He just gets that mushroom in just in time here. And he's chopping up. His soup is ready. John looking very efficient here, like a well-oiled machine in his kitchen. Plates, gets another place out. Oh, they're actually tied. Xavier was able to get a dish out, so they're tied currently at 72 points. John able to get another dish out, pulls ahead at 96. Xavier's finally realizing, well, not finally, I'm realizing he is finally doing 2 chops at the same time here. The 2 cutting boards. John swiftly getting three onions prepped for his soup. Xavier looks like he's going to run out of time for those fish and chips. I don't think he'll be able to get that in time. John over here finishing up that last onion in the soup. And now he's prepping for 2 of the fish, which is good. Very good strategy because he only needs that 1 chips for that fish and chips at the last order. Xavier here, I don't think he's going to get that fish and chips in time. Looks like he's going to lose some points here. John out with another dish, 116. Xavier losing points, -10 for missing that order, 62. He has a finished onion soup ready. I think Xavier doesn't realize that he doesn't have to go for the next one. He can just do the fish and chips and will optimize his points there. Oh, is he doing it right now? I'm not sure. John getting another dish out. Wow, John is crushing it. We have 2 minutes left in the game. And I don't think there's any way for Xavier to catch up. I think he has fish and chips ready, but he's not. There we go. All right, now he's got to prepare. He's taking it out. 110, not too shabby. I think if he prioritizes the tomato soup, it would be better for him. Because we do have to realize that the faster you get a dish out, the more points you get. So if you wait until the dish is at red, I mean, if you're going to lose the points anyway, you might as well try and get those extra tips in. And then work on the ones that are red if you have time. Xavier 134, John at 188 right now. John is really prepping for his dish. He's about to get another mushroom soup out and the chips, fries or whatever, the fries out. I think he'd realize that he does not have to do the tomato soup. He's gonna get some extra points there. He's putting that soup out. He's gonna get the chips out because there's 1 minute left. John has the right idea here. Exactly what I was talking about, getting the early stuff in. Oh, and there it is, a 236, crushing it. And now he's prepping for that tomato soup. Xavier's going to lose some points again on that mushroom soup up top. He's not going to make it in time, and there they go. All right, we're in the final seconds here, about to be at 30 seconds. Xavier's going to get out that soup. Xavier should get that chips dish out. There we go. Yep. And he needs to plate that. All right, he brings the whole pot over. 174. John out here getting another dish out in the final seconds. 258, crushing it right now. Xavier looks like he's in trouble. I don't think he will win this first game. We got 10 seconds left. 5. Xavier's scrambling to get something out. Oh, John gets his last dish out in the final 2 seconds. And the game goes to John, 282 to 174. What a game. I gotta put my camera back up to cover up my old webcam here. So yeah, that was game number 1, goes to John. Xavier does not seem surprised. He did put up a good fight though. Good fight. John over here, I think he does have a lot of experience with this game. So we'll see what happens in game 2. And we'll see if maybe Xavier can even put up a good fight here. Alright. Xavier looks like he's hyping himself up here. There he goes. For those who believe he can do it, you must believe. Xavier's actually one of our stronger players in the tournament. I really think he will make it far in the tournament. He does have a lot of game experience. Specifically with first-person shooters, he's pretty good. Alright, so in this kitchen, they have a conveyor belt. And, oh, Xavier looks like he's just playing pass. He's just passing the onion. There we go. Now he's cutting it up. Alright, so as I was saying, in this stage, the there's a conveyor belt carrying the ingredients, and if you don't get the ingredient in time, they do go in the trash. And because of that little mess up Xavier had in the beginning, John is ahead by a little bit. Xavier's got 3 different ingredients cooking up. I don't think he realizes, oh, he's got his burning pot. I don't think he realizes he should really be focusing on 1, if not 2 dishes, not 3 ingredients at the same time. He's gonna run out of room on his table here. John's got his onion soup cooking and a mushroom cooking. He's got, there we go. Oh, they're filling up the table in the middle with ingredients. Xavier puts in an onion. It's not cooking right now. I do not think he realizes it is not on the fire. John getting his first dish out pretty soon. And prepping the third one. Yep, Xavier's wasting a lot of time not cooking that soup. There we go. He puts on, I don't think he realizes that if he puts in another ingredient, the cooking timer will actually go back down. It's not going to be burning or anything. John with a very, very strong lead of 48 points. Xavier 0. Xavier looks like he's got his first dish out now. 22 points. He did not get the full amount because he did not get it out fast enough. I did not realize I could talk for this much by myself. We were going to re-record this with everybody so we can have everybody's audio, but unfortunately no one has the time. So I'm doing it by myself. Ingredients getting tossed on the floor. John has the tomato soup ready. Xavier's tomato soup almost burns. Oh, he's got to throw over that tomato, puts it in, put it back on the pot. John getting his tomato soup out. Xavier with a double chop right there. You actually chop a little faster if you have 2 people chopping at the same time. Oh, Xavier's stealing the onion, throwing it on the floor, just stealing things. John picking it back up. Xavier plating his tomato soup. Does not have any room on the table. Oh, John for the steal. Xavier puts it in the middle. John steals it and puts it for himself, and he gets those points. Stole Xavier. Got his soup stolen and the points stolen. Strong lead, 92-12. Can Xavier? Oh, and he loses 10 points for not getting his mushroom soup out of time. 92-2. What a lead. This looks like it's over. I don't think there's any way for Xavier to catch up in the final 2 minutes. John putting out another dish. Wow, a dish stolen right there. Dirty play. Xavier, I guess that is Xavier's fault for putting it in the bag. John just BMing right now, not even trying. Xavier getting some mushroom soup finished. He's not even plating it. He's chopping up the onion. I don't think he realizes that. Oh, is it gonna burn? Ooh, so close to burning. He puts it on a plate just in time here. Can he get it out? Oh, he's grabbed the wrong thing. There he goes. 26 points. John taking chopped onions for himself, putting it in his pot. I don't think Xavier realizes at all what is going on anymore. I think all hope is lost. This might be the game, ladies and gentlemen. We've got almost... We're down to about a minute left. John taking tomatoes too. Xavier just cutting up for John. And he loses 10 points there. Xavier's down to 16 now. Oh, he takes tomatoes. Oh, they just swap tomatoes. That's it. This has just become a game of stealing. Can one of these players get another? Xavier's not even cutting tomatoes anymore. I think he's given up on his tomato soup. He needed one more tomato for that soup. John about to get it. Oh, he steals a mushroom. I think they're just playing with each other at this point. John gets another dish out for a crushing lead of 158-16. Can you believe it? There is more BMing by John. He might as well burn his kitchen. There's no reason to do anything at this point. John can just cruise in the final 10 seconds of this match. Xavier not even bothering to do anything, just picking things up and putting them down. And that is the match, ladies and gentlemen. This match goes to John, blue team, the crushing victory, 2-1. Xavier doesn't even know what he's doing. That was a little confusing. I put my camera on myself. Xavier leaves the room out of embarrassment. Leaves the room. All right, guys. Well, that was the first match of round 1. This goes to John. John moves on to round 2. Xavier will be moving to the loser's bracket. I have been your commentator, Bryant. Thank you for sitting through this short mess of a first episode. Hopefully, in the future, we will have audio down. But like I said, in round 2, there's a second episode that I'm going to have to do this in. But thank you guys for watching. Tune in next week for match 2. Sierra versus Matt. Overcooked. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.